Good morning, Australia, and hello, the rest of the world. Welcome to the first We Pay For Your Floor Eurovision special. Welcome to Sheffield, to the We Pay For Your Floor studio. We have an interesting show lined up for you this evening. One minor caveat. We did record a full podcast for you a few days ago. However, due to technical issues, which seem to arise whenever we plan something special, the recording didn't quite go to plan. We talked for nearly 2 hours, but the recording only saved about 16 minutes. So, we are still hoping to bring you elements of that recording at some later date. However, we have something special planned that I didn't want to just go to waste because we had other people involved, and I thought it would be a shame if other people who had been invited into this didn't get the recognition, didn't get their participation to be seen or viewed in some way. And that is what we're going to do here and now. So we are going to go through some of the best UK Eurovision Song Contest entries from the decades past, from the very first right up to modern day. We're not including Mae Martin's. We're not including Mae Muller's entry for this year, 2023, as Sarah wants to go into the contest blind, as do a number of our other guest judges, which is completely understandable. So we're only basing them from 1957 to 2022, and everything in between. Well, I say everything. We have a selection of 26 songs from the good, the bad, and the Gemini. And we're just going to go through them like in normal Eurovision style. We have ourselves, the hosts, along with 5 other guest judges, making 8 judges in total, who have awarded their points in Eurovision style from 1 to 8, and then 10 and 12. So there are a number of different people, a number of different songs, and we're going to see who gets those magical 12 points. First, before we kick in, we should probably announce the 26 lucky songs that have been selected to be a part of this event. So going right back to our first entry back in 1957, we have Patricia Bredin with her song All, followed by 1964, Matt Monro, I Love the Little Things. Then 1967, Sandy Shaw, Puppet on a String. 1968, Cliff Richards, Congratulations. 1969, Lulu, Boom Banga Bang. 1971, Clodagh Rogers and Jack in a Box. 1974, Olivia Newton-John, Long Live Love. 1975, The Shadows, Let Me Be the One. 1976, Brotherhood of Man, Save Your Kisses for Me. 1981, Bucks Fizz, Making Your Mind Up. 1984, Belle and the Devotions, Love Games. 1987, Ricky, Only the Light. 1995, Love City Groove with Love City Groove. 1996, Gina G, Ooh Ah, Just a Little Bit. Ooh Ah, a little bit more. 1997, Katrina and the Waves, Love Shine a Light. 2003, Gemini, Cry Baby. 2007, Scooch, Flying the Flag. 2011, Blue, I Can. 2012, Engelbert Humperdinck, Love Will Set You Free. 2013, Bonnie Tyler, Believe in Me. 2014, Molly, Children of the Universe. 2015, Electro Velvet, Still in Love with You. 2016, Joe and Jake, You're Not Alone. 2017, Lucy Jones, Never Give Up on You. 2018, Suri, Storm. And lastly, 2022, Sam Ryder, Spaceman. So those are our 26 finalised songs for this event. We're going to have a quick little listen to them because what is a song contest without actually hearing the songs? For copyright reasons and to make sure this doesn't last over an hour and a half when it's just a tiny little votey fun segment. There is a playlist down below in the diddly-doo which will have all of the songs in running order. If you want to play along at home and listen through them, give them your own scores, why not? But we're going to have just a quick listen to all of the songs condensed down into a minute, and then we'll get straight on to the points. So now you've had just a lovely little taste of the 26 different songs that we are judging here today. And I'm sure you can all agree that was just art. That was pure art in its most raw form. So now let's get on to the points, starting with the We Pay For Your Floor hosts. And we're going to go to Andy first. Now, again, unfortunately, due to the technical limitations and everything that messed up with the prior recording, our other two hosts are not here. They're unavailable this evening. So it is just me. I do apologise. No one fun or interesting to help guide us through this. But we'll try and manage. We'll do our best. So, with Andy's scores, let's have them on the board now, please. And Andy's 8 points go to Bucks Fizz. Andy's 10 points go to Lucy Jones. And his 12 points, the magical 12 points, first of the night, to Sam Ryder. So now, let's rearrange the board and set those scores in place as we move on to Sarah. Let's get Sarah's first 7 points up there. There we go, lovely. Look at them all, aren't they wonderful? And as we move on to Sarah's 8 points, go to Lulu. Then 10 points to Gina G. And Sarah's magical 12 points is once again Sam Ryder. Mix those around on the board. Let's see how things have changed there. A little bit, but not much. And finally, myself. So my first 7 set of points in ascending order. There we go. Lovely. And my 8 points go to Suri. My 10 points, Lucy Jones. And it's a classic. My 12 points, 12 points, Katrina and the Waves. So, that's the We Pay For Your Floor judges done and dusted, out of the way. Let's have a look at our top 3, where we stand currently. So in third place, Katrina and the Waves with 19. Second place, Lucy Jones with 27. But leading the pack currently, first place, Sam Ryder with 31. Is anyone going to catch up to that? Well, now let's move on to a very dear friend of mine and Andy's. We go to Rob. We'll get their first 7 points up on the board there. And now, Rob's 8 points. Katrina and the Waves. Rob's 10 points go to Blue. And Rob's 12 points really starting to build up a lead now is Sam Ryder. So we'll now get the board set for another good friend, Nathaniel. Let's get Nat's first 7 up on the board there. There we go. And Nat's 8 points to Suri. 10 points from Nat to Cliff Richard. And the fabled 12 points from Nat, to Sam Ryder. So there we go. Let's add those up on the board as we get ready for a friend of the podcast. You know him well. It's Mike. So let's get Mike's 7 wonderful points up on the board there. There we go. And Mike's 8 points go to Brotherhood of Man. Mike's 10 points, Bucks Fizz. And lastly, Mike's 12 points, 12 points to Gina G. So let's add them up. There we go. Bit of moving and shaking on the board now. Now we go to Mike's good friend and podcast partner DK. So let's get their 7 points up on the board. There's their first 7. And DK's 8 points to Bucks Fizz. 10 points from DK to Katrina and the Waves. And the all-important 12 points, 12 points, to Brotherhood of Man. So let's get those all added on there as we move swiftly toward our final judge of the evening. And I haven't marked down their 3rd and 4th points, so I will just do that now. There we go. Sorry for the brief pause. There's always got to be something goes slightly awry when doing anything like this. Well, let's get Olivia's first 7 points, groups of 7, up on the board there. And our final set of 8 points from Olivia go to Scooch. And our 10 points from Olivia go to Molly. And the final 12 points of the evening from Olivia, 12 points to Sam Ryder. So if we add all of that up, we can see at the bottom of the board there we have joint last place, Love City Groove, The Shadows and Patricia Bredin on 0, followed swiftly by Bonnie Tyler and Ricky with 1, Gemini with 2, Belle and the Devotions and Olivia Newton-John both with 3, Claudia Rogers with 4, Engelbert Humperdinck with 6, Blue with 10, Joe and Jake 13, Electro Velvet 14, along with Matt Monroe on 14, Cliff Richard 19, Molly 20, along with Sandy Shaw on 20, Scooch 21, Lulu 24, Suri 26, Gina G 32, Lucy Jones 35, Brotherhood of Man 39, Katrina and the Waves are 3rd place with 43 points, Bucks Fizz 2nd place with 47, storming to victory. No one really can deny that that is quite an impressive score given the limited number of judges and points given here. Sam Ryder takes the crown with 67 points. Sam Ryder is the Whoopforth champion. Without a doubt, the best UK entrant as voted by us and our panel of esteemed judges. If you disagree, feel free to leave a comment down below and let us know your scores. But that is that. Thank you very much for watching. We've tried to keep it a little bit snappier and quicker than the actual Eurovision presentation, so you can actually go off and enjoy your evening, do something else. Who knows? Maybe, run through the playlist for this year's contest. It's only a few days away now. But thank you very much for watching. I've been Phil. Andy and Sarah are here in spirit, and we will see you next time.